What's it say? So we're inside the camper. Outside temperature 29. Feels like 24.
Yeah, feels like it's below freezing.
Yeah, and it was snowing outside when I come in. Just spitting snow. It was snowing pretty hard earlier, but it's just barely snowing out there now. So it's cold, isn't it?
Yep.
So, but we're nice and warm in the camper.
Feels like we're in the Arctic.
Yeah. Well, good morning. So as you can see, we're out and we're camping. You can see the wintry mix behind me. So we left Indiana yesterday and we are headed to Vermont to do a portion of the Northeast BDR. We got our friends Cottywampo Overland with us, and we are very excited about that. Always enjoy trailing and camping with them. And you can see we have the Gladiator with our new Summit on. So we're going to show you how this thing works at camp. We've really enjoyed it already the last few nights that we've spent in it, and we're going to continue to trail. We're going to be out for about 6 days and camp along the way. So come along with us as we explore the Northeast BDR. The Northeast BDR crosses more state lines, covering more miles than any other BDR, making the Northeast BDR one of the most diverse routes in the BDR series. Every Northeast state delivers a unique adventure experience. While sections can be done over an extended weekend, those who commit to the entire 1,300-mile route will truly feel as though they had an adventure of a lifetime. Okay, so we looks like it's 4:30 in the afternoon. We have been traveling most of the day. since we left camp in New York. We are in Bridgewater, Vermont, and we just got on just south of Bridgewater and started south on the northeast BDR. So this is where Bill and Deb left off last year, and so they were coming back here to start, and we're on the trail. So we're going to trail for a little while, see if we can find some camp a little later before it gets dark. But we're on it. We're ready. We're tired of pavement driving, and we're excited to be on some dirt finally. After spending a fair amount of time driving, it was starting to get dark. We wanted to look for camp just as soon as we could, but we were having way too much fun out on this trail. We finally found camp later on in the evening at the White Rocks National Recreation Area. There was a river running through camp. You could hear it in the dark, and we couldn't wait to explore it in the morning. Well, good morning, all of my faithful followers. We made it to Vermont, and we began to head south from Bridgewater. And last night we found a really great little camping spot. Everybody's here. And you can hear in the background, it's a little waterfall down there and a creek. It's beautiful here. Totally blown away by how beautiful it is here. I should have known better. Every state's got its own beauty, but Vermont is kicking our butt on that. So anyhow, we camped last night, had just a quick sandwich. It was cold, got down to about 27 degrees, 26 degrees last night. I don't know how cold it got overnight, but stayed nice and warm inside the trailer. Mission Overland continues to amaze us. So got up this morning, kicked on the Truma, got a little hot water, doing kind of this nice quick wash up in the trailer this morning, because showers, I don't think that's going to happen today. Anyhow, we are back on the trail a little later. We're going to have a little breakfast. Aspen's over there. You can hear him. He wants to be part of the video. And we're going to get back out on the trail and then do some more exploring today. We're really excited. So come along with us.
I mean, I think you could live on bacon in the morning, cold bacon as snacks in the afternoon, and then bacon sandwiches for dinner.
Oh, absolutely. A little tomato on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make you a little slice of bread.
Even Aspen approves. Look at him.
Yeah, he's all about that.
He's about ready to get in trouble. Is what he's about
He
ready
says,
to
just
do.
give me some right now, and I'm taking some of that.
Yeah.
Deb says we're having bacon nuggets.
Yeah, because look how small they. Look how tiny they got. Cut in half.
That's a new product.
Yeah, it's bacon nuggets.
Smithfield bacon nuggets. Pancakes were way too burnt, so
Well, let's see what Bill's,
Deb's showing me how.
Bill's color. That's color.
My cupcakes are better.
Yeah, but see, I like these. These don't
Yeah.
bother me never one bit.
Right?
Bill,
See?
Eat that pancake, sir.
That's okay. Dig in. You dig in. I got two more over here just like it.
I was doing it for the camera, but I mean,
You did well.
I know. After all the breakfast shenanigans were over, it was time to hike around and check out our surrounding campsite. It was absolutely beautiful. Well, we made it to camp. You can hear Aspen down there. It's probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. You can see we got a fire going yet. And so yeah, probably have a little dinner, hang out. So good day, fun wheeling, beautiful, beautiful Vermont. Golly, who would have thought that it's just so beautiful here. So we've had a really good day, put down about 7 hours of travel, just between stops and driving and filming and all the things we enjoy. So
What do you have, Justin?
it's this is like a Mexican beef, and I made it at home in the Instapot. And it's got all kinds of Mexican style taco seasonings in it. I actually just followed a recipe on YouTube. You know, that's where everybody learns how to cook, right, and do things. So yeah, it's actually a chuck roast, but I seared it, and then we warmed it up in the or put it in the Instapot, like I said, at home, and added all the seasonings and everything. We just have to warm it through. We'll put it in our tortillas. Smell-o-vision.
You didn't cut your finger on the avocado?
Huh?
You didn't cut your finger?
Nope. Still got all my fingers from the avocado, so that worked out really well. You guys have to go check Connie Wample's video out at Expo East if you want to know that story, if you don't know it already. After I warmed the beef over the open fire, we enjoyed our tacos and finished the evening sitting around the fire and laughing and joking about the day. Thanks for watching this week's episode. See you next time. Perfectly cooked for that.
None of that.
It does. They're just, I mean, they're wonderful. They're like cotton candy eggs. So, last night was good, right? Slept well. Great little camping spot here. And I think this is a Green Mountain National Forest. And set up camp, had a nice campfire, a little dinner. And then this morning had breakfast. What'd you make this morning for breakfast?
First attempt or second?
First attempt?
Burnt pumpkin cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
So second attempt, I made toast
Yeah.
with strawberry jam.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yami didn't do as well this morning. We were trying something new in there, and we kind of burned everything. But we're out on the trail. You see Bill and Deb just pulled up there, so we're going to get out on the trail. We're headed down. I think we'll probably be in Massachusetts some today, and so yeah, that's probably where we're headed. So come along with us. So this is the behind the scenes. We're on a class 4 road this morning. And it's a good thing we had a big breakfast because Deb and I are out running up and down this road doing all the filming for y'all, right? So when you see this beautiful footage right here, the driving is Bill and Michelle at this point, but the footage is Deb and I. So we deserve like a foot rub later today, don't we?
Right? We did something. So.
So here we go. So we made it out of Vermont into Massachusetts, and already the Monroe State Forest is delivering. It's absolutely beautiful. So after several hours on the trail, we found a great place to have lunch. Shell, what kind of sandwich did you get?
Bologna?
Bologna? Was that your favorite kind of sandwich?
No.
It's not?
No, it's poor man sandwich.
Poor man sandwich? But don't taste too bad, does it? What would you rather, if you had a choice, what would you have preferred?
Roast beef.
Ooh, roast beef.
It's off our budget.
It's currently not on our budget. Yeah, well, maybe next time, right? What's the Prima Della?
Yeah,
We have
what's
the
that?
Prima Della Delicatessen, ham, cheese, and Land O'Lakes fresh cut cheese. So if the Filmmakers Guild Union is requiring gourmet, then I think this should classify as gourmet, given the location.
Well, that's it. I think it's a 2-star meal and a 4-star location.
Right.
I mean, when you average that out, that's 3 stars, which means I think it passes. So I think we're good. Well, sometimes it happens. After a long day, we were unable to find a great camping spot, so we settled for a hip camp at a family farm. It actually suited us very well. It was private and the farm was beautiful. The temperatures were very mild in the mid to high 50s, so it was a good night to pop open the shower tent and grab a nice hot shower. A simple meal of macaroni and cheese and smoked sausage, spending the rest of the evening playing with the dogs and just enjoying a nice warm fire. Nature isn't so bad, you just gotta get used to it.
Maybe want toast, jelly, Bill?
Ray, I'm assuming you climbed up there because you're not going to sit on the cold ground, correct?
Daddy, yep.
And you're just going to sit on my food box,
Tell him
right?
that's why we need the triple lounge chair.
Yeah. He needs his own chair, evidently.
Or the triple one.
Well, I guess I'm not going to sit on the cold ground either, bud. Well, after we broke camp, had a little breakfast, it was time to hit the trail. We were going to finish up Massachusetts, head into Connecticut, and then finish the day in New York. Hopefully we could find a camp before dark. Just as we entered into Connecticut, we came across the Beckley Furnace Industrial Monument. It is a state-owned historical site preserving a 19th century iron-making blast furnace on the north bank of the Blackberry River in the town of North Canton, Connecticut. The site became a 12-acre state park in 1946. It was added to the National Registry of Historic Places in 1978. Although this furnace location was absolutely stunning, it would not be our last for this trip, and most certainly not our most interesting. After a quick stop in Canton for some pizza, it was time to get back out on the trail and see what else we could find. And then, just a short distance down the trail, we find this. This 19th century coal blast furnace is all the remains of the Mount Riga Ironworks. Located in the far northwestern Connecticut town of Salisbury, it produced high-quality iron for use in military and domestic applications and supported a community of 1,200 people. It declined in the mid-19th century and was closed in 1847. During its operation, it was one of the most successful manufacturers of iron in the late colonial and post-revolutionary period of the United States history. Its site was listed on the National Registry of Historic Places in 1994. Wasn't long after visiting the furnace, it was time to set up some camp. We found this really nice spot in one of the state forests. We all pitched in, made a little dinner, and then settled in around the fire. Going there.
It's vegetable soup because it's cold.
That looks really good. It smells fantastic. This was a frozen block this morning, right?
It was a frozen block.
It laid out on the tailgate. It was frozen. Now look at that.
And now it's
Woo! Smells fantastic. Gosh,
yum.
wish y'all had smell-o-vision. I don't know what's in it, but it looks so good. Hello.
I don't know. Remember what this had in it, Deb? Mayonnaise,
and goat's
goat's
milk.
milk, sour cream, or
Yeah.
cream cheese.
It
I think it
was
cream cheese.
I don't
no, it was
remember.
goat. It was all goats. It was a natural whatever was from that farm.
Yeah.
So it's
Did it-
Garlic.
Yeah, and
herbs.
chives.
Yeah, chives. So it's either sour cream or cream cheese. I don't
Yeah, I
remember.
don't remember.
But it had mayonnaise. I know that.
Yeah.
She's rolling. Okay, while I still have you here, what is the NEBDR? The NEBDR stands for Northeast Backcountry Discovery Route. This is the 10th route that was developed by the BDR organization for dual sport and adventure motorcycle travel. Although great for motorcycle travel, it is also a favorite from 4x4 enthusiasts looking for that big adventure. You can find all the information that you're looking for, including maps, at ridebdr.com. After spending a lot of time driving and skipping lunch, we decided to get an early dinner and stopped in Dawnsville, New York at the Old Schoolhouse. This place was full of taxidermy and the food was delicious. After dinner, we were Pennsylvania bound. We had our eye on a last campsite, and then tomorrow we head home.